Beckham and I am here in Paris presenting my pre-spring-summer.
The morning sun filtered through the expansive windows of the Beckham estate in London, casting a golden glow over the neatly manicured lawns and the grand facade of their home. Inside, the smell of freshly brewed coffee and toast filled the air as David Beckham adjusted his red nose in the mirror, giving himself a playful grin. It was Red Nose Day, a cause close to David and Victoria's hearts. Over the years, they had been deeply involved in various charitable efforts, and this year, they were determined to make an even bigger impact. Victoria, dressed in a chic but casual Red Nose Day t-shirt tucked into high-waisted jeans, walked into their spacious kitchen, balancing her phone in one hand while sipping her morning tea. "David, you look ridiculous," she teased, eyeing his exaggeratedly large, rubbery red nose. David smirked. "That's the point, isn't it? If I can make people laugh while raising money, then job well done." Victoria rolled her eyes affectionately. "Well, we're about to take it up a notch. You ready for today's events?" David leaned against the counter. "Remind me again, what's on the agenda?" Victoria pulled up the schedule on her phone. "First, we have a live charity football match at Old Trafford, then the live TV fundraiser. And don't forget the special challenge." David furrowed his brows. "Challenge?" Victoria smirked. "The one where you wear a clown wig and do a TikTok dance with Harper while I judge." David groaned. "You just made that up, didn't you?" Victoria winked. "Maybe." With that, their day of laughter, giving, and celebration began. A charity match to remember. By midday, Old Trafford was buzzing with energy. Thousands of fans had gathered, each sporting their own red noses and themed merchandise. A special Red Nose Day charity football match was set to kick off, with David captaining one team and former football stars, along with celebrities, filling out the rosters. The opposing team's captain, none other than Prince William, who had enthusiastically accepted the challenge for a good cause. As the crowd roared, David jogged onto the field, high-fiving his teammates, which included legends like Thierry Henry, Usain Bolt, and even James Corden, who had been recruited purely for comedic value. On the opposing side, Prince William had enlisted Ed Sheeran, Tom Holland, and Marcus Rashford. Victoria, sitting in the VIP box with Harper and her other children, clapped as her husband greeted the audience. She had little doubt that David would take the game seriously. He always did when football was involved. But she also knew he let the comedic moments shine. And comedic moments there were. From James Corden dramatically rolling on the ground after a non-existent foul to Usain Bolt outpacing everyone, only to trip over his own feet, the game was filled with laughter. Even Prince William got into the spirit, attempting a bicycle kick that ended with him flat on his back, waving to the cameras as the crowd erupted in cheers. In the final minutes, David had the chance to score a winning penalty, but instead he stepped back and let a young child from a local children's hospital take the shot. The ball rolled past the goalkeeper, and the stadium exploded into cheers. As the final whistle blew, both teams gathered at the center, arms around each other, laughing and cheering. "It's not about winning today," David told the cameras. "It's about coming together, having fun, and making a difference." The live fundraiser. Victoria's fashion meets comedy. That evening, the Beckhams arrived at the BBC Red Nose Day live fundraiser, where celebrities took on outrageous challenges to raise money. While David had been focused on the football match, Victoria had been working behind the scenes on a fashion meets comedy segment. As the cameras rolled, Victoria took the stage, introducing a surprise fashion show featuring some of the world's top models, dressed in the silliest, most outrageous Red Nose Day outfits imaginable. Gigi Hadid strutted in a giant red nose-shaped dress, Naomi Campbell sported a sequin clown suit, and even David was roped into the fun, walking the runway in an oversized red tuxedo, platform shoes, and of course, a massive red nose. The audience was in stitches, and donations flooded in. "This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever done." David laughed as he attempted to pose like a model. Victoria, standing next to him, smirked. "You say that now, but just wait until Harper and I make you do the TikTok challenge." The grand final. A surprise donation and a heartfelt moment. As the live event neared its end, the hosts announced the total amount raised. A record-breaking £120 million for charity. David and Victoria took the stage together, hand in hand. "We've had so much fun today," Victoria said, "but the most important part of all of this is the difference we're making."